All right, ladies and gentlemen, we officially have our first named storm of the 2020 hurricane season. Tropical Storm Arthur formed late last night. It had been an invest for the past few days, but last night they just upgraded it to a tropical storm, becoming our first named storm of the 2020 hurricane season. Here I'm showing you a graphic of the overall picture of Tropical Storm Arthur. It is currently 380 miles south-southwest of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. It has maximum sustained winds of 40 miles per hour, possibly gusting up to near 50 miles per hour. It is currently moving to the north-northeast at 9 miles per hour, and the pressure with this storm is 1,006 millibars. Currently, the alerts that we have out right now is all the way up from Morehead City to Kill Devil Hills. We have a tropical storm warning under effect that will last probably for the next few days. We are possibly expecting a close to near landfall tomorrow afternoon, right around the Cape Hatteras area. Here I'm showing you guys a forecast of the track of Tropical Storm Arthur. Notice all the way to the right, we are expecting this storm to become a very strong tropical storm, just shy of a low-grade Category 1 hurricane with wind speeds up to 60 miles per hour. Now, when we have wind speeds up to 60 miles per hour, that is 15 miles per hour, just less of a Category 1 hurricane. So definitely, it is possible that we could see hurricane force winds possibly gusting up to around 70 miles per hour. Now that will only happen right around the eye wall or something like that. So if you are way far, if you're like in the outer bands, you will not be experiencing any of those hurricane force winds. But definitely, if you're going to be near the eye of the storm, it is definitely possible that you could see hurricane force winds. But as I said, this update was at 5 a.m. The National Hurricane Center is about to give another update at 11 a.m. So definitely be sure to be watching the Weather Channel for the latest information on that. But as I said, as you can see here, at 2 p.m. tomorrow, we are expecting a very close near landfall at Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, with maximum sustained winds of 50 miles per hour. Now, as the system continues to get stronger, the pressure will die down, because as the pressure dies down, the strength increases. As the pressure increases, the strength decreases, okay? So as we see this storm strengthen in size and also strength, we will continue to see that pressure drop. But just another over, and then here's the radar. As you can see, it is an area of low pressure that will be just off the coast of North Carolina. We are expecting widespread rain showers in and around the extreme eastern parts of North Carolina. Now, as we talk about wind speed, we're talking about wind speeds anywhere from 35 to 40 miles per hour. As I said, it's very unlikely. It's not zero, but it's possible that if you are around that center of rotation, that you could potentially see hurricane force winds, depending on how strong it will be when it hits the eastern coast of North Carolina. But once again, we just have to wait and see how strong the storm will be at the time that it gets closer to the coast of North Carolina. As far as the rain goes, in extreme northeastern South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, you could see a few inches of rain. But this storm will not. After this storm hits North Carolina, it will not continue to go north. There's an area of high pressure that is just northeast of the system that will make it head way out to the east of the Atlantic Ocean, and actually somewhat take like a U-turn and head back down south. But once again, the only states that will really be impacted by this storm are going to be extreme eastern parts of North Carolina and Virginia, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. This is not anything for you to worry about. Once again, the first named storm of the 2020 hurricane season, Tropical Storm Arthur. And as I was watching the Weather Channel this morning, they were saying that this is the 6th year in a row that we've had a named storm form before the official start of hurricane season. Once again, hurricane season starts on June 1st. So this is the 6th year in a row that we've had a storm be named either a tropical depression, storm, or hurricane before the official start of hurricane season. So this is definitely a monumental moment that we are currently seeing the first named storm of the hurricane season. Once again, Tropical Storm Arthur, maximum sustained winds of 40 miles per hour. It is 380 miles south-southwest of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. And trust me, whenever the 11 o'clock update comes in, I will do another broadcast. Don't worry about that. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and thank you guys so much for putting your trust into me and letting me bring you guys the latest updates on this tropical storm. Whenever, as I said, whenever the other update from the National Hurricane Center comes in, I will give you guys that latest update. The hurricane hunters did fly through on the eye wall twice this morning. I was looking at the satellite this morning. The eye wall is very, very clear. You can see a well-defined eye, and it is rotating just like a hurricane. Obviously, this is not a hurricane yet. It is potentially going to be a hurricane. It's not in the forecast, but it is possible. So once again, be sure to be watching my latest updates that I give you guys. Be sure that you're watching your local news station, especially if you're in the extreme eastern parts of North Carolina, so that way you can get the best information for your local area that you can potentially get. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day and stay safe.